Hello everyone and welcome back to Schedule 1, where last episode we did our amazing mixing setup with 4 mixers. Except we're actually going to go up to 5 of them, I think, today, because I have an idea. And also look at all this amazing produce that I made. We have like a bunch of stuff, because I was grinding out produce production, so we could get a bunch of money. And I was also trying to do a lot of grinding towards the cartel influence because they are obviously a very big inconvenience. And I'm pretty close to unlocking the next region, and I also bought out like all the stock of spray paint and spray painted basically everything I could to bring that down. Every bit of spray paint brings that down by 50, and then every customer is like 150 or something, and then every time you kill the guys, if you knock them out, it's 100. If you kill them, it's 200. So my machete's 200 points every time I get attacked by those 4 dudes, which is so nice. But yeah, today we're gonna have a few goals. We're gonna try out Shrooms, because as you can see on the left of the screen there, I unlocked the dealer for that, and that's new. That was added like literally a few weeks ago. So I guess I'll probably try it out. I don't think we'll do a production line of it, but I want to try it out. And we're gonna go right now purchase a business, because we're at the point where are actually maxing out the ATM a fair bit. And being that I want to buy a car, or at least I would like to, being able to actually put money on our card to do that would be great. So we're gonna try and go do that. We're probably gonna try and do the shrooms, although I don't know how to do it, so we'll see. Alright, Ray, I want your businesses. I want to purchase a business. And it's going to be the laundromat, because that is all I can afford. So there you have it. And now we need to go to the business. Luckily, I know where the laundromat is, because I've seen it while going around quite a few times, so that is not an issue. It is right over here. Now, I believe we have to go in here. Use the laundering station to start a new laundering operation. Yeah, so this is how you do money laundering. Now let's just do the max, because obviously, why not? Except I can't do much in this building, so for now, this is what it's going to be. I would love to go spray paint in the docks region, but a bit of a chore. Oh, this counts as docks. Okay, interesting. So yeah, the docks region is going to be the next one after the one we're about to finish. So getting this region started would be like amazing. See? Spray painting reduces the influence, but there is a limited supply of spray paint cans available. So by doing this, I am essentially just like greatly hurting our ability to like reduce it if we are ever desperately close. I won't be able to just do a graffiti and then just immediately bring this down. I'm guessing this is an area we can buy. Well, I'm sure I'll end up back here eventually, but for the time being, that is going to be that. Now, one thing I did discover, and I don't remember if I showed it off in the last video, is there's a dealer here. I have no idea which area she's part of, but there's a distributor. I don't know what she does. I don't know how to get one of her connections, but she exists somewhere. But it's not in downtown, so I'd have to assume it's in docks. Things I've been trying to run into the Benzies, but I think I've literally just murdered them too many times for them to just come around anymore. I'm sure I'll run into them eventually, but they have been pretty chill as of recent. None of my dealers have been getting attacked. I think that's partly because I completely cleared out Westville. There are 0 in Westville now, so Molly just never gets attacked anymore, which is so reassuring because it means her product can never be stolen anymore. Not that it ever happened, to be fair. They never stole her product. She defended herself every time, but the fact that it's possible is not reassuring. So knowing that she cannot have her product stolen anymore is very nice. There are so many police officers around. Like, it's insane. No wonder there's like never anyone here. I guess at the very least what we could do is grab our money from Benji and Molly, wherever Molly may be. Well, not order. Oh god, I need to buy like a bunch of stuff. Need to buy spore syringes. There's your 960 in cash, and you know what? I'll leave another 1,000 in there for the next time. What I should do is go get that produce and start giving away more free samples, since that also reduces the level of people. Not the level of people, but the level of the benzies. I still have this too, which I really want to make something out of, but I need to do research on what's best for that. Well, we unlocked the docks. I didn't expect us to unlock it, but apparently we just did while it's just on a random night. So that's cool. I'll start working on that then, I guess. And there's the money laundered, so that's great. I need to go collect the dead drop from whatever his name is, the fungi dude. And I need to order some grain bags as well, so that's great. Also purchased a mushroom spawn station, so that's good to know. Oh, now we can finally get the dealer. I mean, this is gonna be amazing. Hey, sir, can I... Oh, it's on potential, but none of them have recommended me yet. Benzi's influence in docks is going down, as it should. How much stuff do you have? Because, like, you're at like half. I need to go get stock for Benji because Benji is a goofy goober and he is out of produce like an idiot. I'll just max out, I guess. I won't have any for me, but I can't do anything about that. Should pass by an ATM to check to see if the weekly quota has reset. Are they way behind the grocery store again? Really? Okay, weekly quota has reset. So there you go. There's 10 grand in our credit card. We're gonna go spend that on a car, like 1,000%. I want to get a car. Okay, Benji, here is your stuff. Now you might be confused why I want to get a car, and no, it's not because we're going to be moving to a different place. It's because I want to move weed from there to the bungalow, but if I do it by hand, I can only move 5 stacks at a time. But I believe the van has an inventory slot. That's why I want to go buy that, like, right now. First, I'm going to obviously grab this dead drop, so it doesn't get stolen by the Benzies. I'm going to go buy the van right now, because I want to get the van. Now, getting the van means that we will have to follow, you know, car checkpoints, which is annoying, but it is what it is. I want to purchase a vehicle, and I want to purchase the Reaper. Yes. The ride is waiting outside. I'm guessing that just means I can just grab this one. No, oh, it's over here. Okay, cool. Easy enough, easy enough. Just to be sure, yes, it does have a trunk. Okay, good. Can I run people over? Yes, I can. Okay, well, I hope you're doing fine, Benji, because I just absolutely decked you. Fill the van up with produce, seeing how we're literally, like, right here. 1 sec, let me go buy some soil for you. Purchase, like, a stack of soil. Thank you very much. Oh damn, I'm actually almost out of seeds. That's kind of impressive. I guess I'll just bring this for now. It's not a big deal. I mean, obviously I'd like to have more than just that, but seeing how there's none of it produced, like, I can't make miracles happen. Now I want to go see Oscar, or I should say the guys in the actual warehouse, because I want to get some things that we are going to need. What time is it? 4 o'clock? Okay, I'll have to wait, but I have a plan. Only open after 6 p.m. I'm gonna go wait at the back so no cops go by while I'm waiting. Alright, this place is open. Let's see, how much does this cost? The supposed mushroom thing, because you apparently have it. I'm guessing it's this, a mushroom spawn station? From Oscar? Yes. Inoculate a grain bag. Okay, that sounds weird. But oh, right. I wanted to get like a 5th mixing station. And then let's skedaddle before night hits, or curfew hits, technically. I can't wait to get back to selling things myself, because I haven't done that for a while. Okay, let's just do it in here, because why not? Let's put this in here. Don't know what we have to do with these 2 things, but I'm sure we have to do something. Grain bag and spore syringe begin. What do? I take this off, okay. And I poke it. And then I do that. And then I get a shroom spawn. Okay, apparently I have to purchase like a bunch of stuff more. Great, it would have been nice to know that earlier, but sure. Alright, I bought like 5,000 jars. I guess I have to use the jars because I literally don't have room to put anything anywhere. Alright, this is the point where we have some fun. Alright, our money laundering isn't done. I need more money to do something. I need to order the products that I need, but I can't because I don't have enough bank balance at the moment, and I can't put more, so we're in a bit of a predicament. But I guess for now I can give this dude over here the soil that I have. One unfortunate thing is I need to purchase a mushroom bed, which it did not tell me before, so now I have to go back there and just do that. I played myself by buying the van before buying the ingredients. 9 hours remaining? Oh my god. Alright, let's buy the mushroom bed. I just set the order in and finished that laundering. Unfortunately, we're still only at 500 bucks. Both my dealers are out of stuff, so it's really about time we start doing stuff. Makes a shroom spawn into a mushroom bed. Okay, that works with me. I don't know how shrooms work. I've never seen anyone use them because obviously they're new. So I've not seen any creators make videos on them because obviously I haven't kept up with the game much outside of the Steam updates for like 9 months, you know? So, you know, all of this stuff is new and I've never seen it either, so I've never personally seen it and I've never seen anyone else interact with this stuff, so you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna move this one here just for the sake of easiness. Makes the shroom spawn into a mushroom bed. Now, this is what we need. Must be filled with substrate. Okay, sure. So far, this seems like overcomplicated weed, if I had to give my 2 cents on this. I'm waiting for a delivery, so we may as well do this while we wait to make our magic weed that I finally want to reveal with our goated 4-mix recipe. Because yes, we're going to be doing a 4-mix. What is this? Oh, I have to separate all of this? Mushrooms only grow in cold temperatures. Use an AC unit to keep the area cool. I don't have an AC unit. You have to be trolling, right? Like, come on. There's nowhere that's open at this time, too, because it's freaking... Doesn't matter. I'll do it tomorrow. And there it is. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. You know what? Let's rename it. Quad Mix Boogie. How about that? That sounds like a great name. Didn't expect it to be orange, I have to say that. But it is what it is. I'm gonna give this to Benji. Actually, does Benji have stuff? Oh, Benji still has stuff. Molly doesn't, however. You know, I'll probably take Benji's stuff and exchange it with Molly. But let me load all of this into jars and give it to Benji tomorrow morning. Because this is going to be epic. I want to see how much revenue this gives. So I'm gonna take all of his revenue and then just never collect it unless I forget and pull a dum-dum. But I won't collect any of Benji's revenue because Benji is not dealing anywhere of danger, I don't think. So none of his stuff should get stolen. The nice thing about having 5 machines, and part of the main reason why I wanted 5 machines, is that you get exactly 20 jars if you make 20 jars. And if you make them into bags instead, you get a full dealer inventory of bags. So it's kind of just a win-win overall. Let's sleep so that we can get through the day. $5,000 of dealer earnings. Making our way through Hustler, as we do. We need to go purchase a lot of things. We need to move a lot of material. So let's go straight to our sweatshop. How much stuff do we have? Okay, damn, area's full. Crazy. Okay. Take this from you. I want to know how much money you get from that. I never even checked the price. How much is it? 120? Okay, damn. That's actually a lot. Alright, I'm gonna go give this to Molly then. Because she has nothing to work with currently. Alright, here, Molly. I'm gonna take that cash from you. And we're probably close to 100k net worth. Last I checked, when I loaded into this play session, we were at 80k. So I'm very surprised we haven't hit 100k net worth yet, because I have not gotten the achievement. But yeah, we're already at that much net worth, which is crazy, because my first time playing, I made it to 40k, and it was basically impossible to make revenue, because I fell into the basically death spiral of trying to do meth and trying to automate and get employees to actually help you. Don't get employees and don't swap to meth is basically the tip I have for you if you want to succeed. Turns out that going down the meth route or anything other than weed is an absolutely abysmal idea, and you will just lose money and earn nothing else. I think we might make some 8 mixes just for the fun of it at some point in the game. But making more than like 4 mix is not really worth it, to say the least. And plus, you're basically just start murdering the people that you deal to, and you start just losing money to people you try and deal to just being dead. We need to get rid of the benzies, as I said, although they've really just like disappeared. I have not been interfered by them at all. None of my dealers have been hit by them at all. Like, they chilled out, which is nice. There you go. There's 2 more things. It's another, like, 50 influence gone. Oh, damn, I can actually get in this area. It's one of the areas I can buy later. I don't know when. I don't remember how much it costs. I just know it's one of the areas I can buy. Oh, yeah. 50k? Okay, yeah, it's an expensive area, but it is an area I can get. Also, I didn't say anything about it, but we can get another dealer. Okay, there's our money laundered money going in. We can get Brady now, or not Brady, Brad Cosby, because we have unlocked them. I just don't feel like buying him because I don't really need more deals at the moment. Although I could hire him. I think I will go just buy him right now just so I can like have him ready to go if I want to start using him, because obviously making more money is not a bad thing. So how much would this be? 2,020% cut. That works by me. I can't wait for the next update to release on the full branch, because it makes it so dealers can do 10 people instead of 8 people, which is going to be a huge deal. For now, it's kind of whatever, but it will be a huge deal soon enough. So yeah, there's so many people you can't do with the dealers because there's more people than your dealers can do, I'm pretty sure. How much stuff does Benji have? $1,000 already. He's only sold 10 product too. That's crazy. Let me try and get some product to Brad, although it's already 4 o'clock. I need to be back for 6 o'clock to go, well, not necessarily 6 o'clock, but I need to be back to buy an AC unit before the store closes. I'm going to come over to Dan's Hardware and have a blast buying that AC unit. Thank you very much. If I'm gonna have to learn how to make mushrooms, I'm going to finish making mushrooms. I expected this to be not nearly as difficult for some reason. But this is like actually like a real deal. Okay, you spray bottle. You gotta be trolling. You don't have a spray bottle. Hopefully I can get one at the gas mart. Do you sell a spray bottle? Graffiti cleaner. That's not a spray bottle. Well, it is a spray bottle, but not the right kind. When in doubt, figure it out. Let's check Oscar, maybe? Does Oscar sell just general things? I've never just come to Oscar to just buy something normal. Do you actually just sell anything normal? No, you don't. Sell soil, but that's not what I meant. Curfew starting soon. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but it happens. Alright, can I finally get this to work? Finally, we might have some hope. Now we wait, I think, hopefully. Alright. Oh, damn, 6,000 dealer earnings? The XP is staying pretty much the same, but surprisingly everything else is working pretty well. Use trimmers to harvest. Okay. Our shrooms are ready. You know, while I was waiting, actually, I looked up the Meth recipes. I didn't do them myself this time. Because honestly, I just plan on doing meth this one time, so, you know, looking up the recipes for something I'm never going to produce again. Or, sorry, finding the recipes myself for something I never want to produce again just doesn't seem that worth it. Anyway, I'm gonna put this in here because I don't really want to do shrooms right now. I don't have time to figure this out. Let's go launder more money in that case here, because I think that's gonna be the highlight of today, is making the best meth possible. Alright, let's go buy some of the other stuff ourselves. Well, we don't have everything, but I guess we could start nonetheless. So let's get our 80 meth, which is all the meth we have ever made in this entire game, which was the initial, like, 10 that we ordered and never made again. So we need to first mix it with banana, which is the first of the things we need. This will be our tier 1. For context, there are 8 mixes we have to do. This is one of the mega mixes. Quite a big mix, so just remember that. We then need Coke, which is a fairly easy one. You need Coke twice, actually. Not twice in a row, but you need it twice in total. So keep that in mind. Right, so then you put all of these back straight into the mixers once again. This is a very repetitive process, but it is what it is. This is just how the game works, so if we want to clear this produce, we gotta clear the produce. I don't know what the addiction level on this stuff is. If it isn't 100, you shouldn't make it on a regular. I just want to make the highest value meth, seeing how this is like the only time I want to ever make it. Then we need gas after the methanol or whatever this stuff is called. So I'll get that ready real quick. Right, this goes up in value again. Boom. Or some methanol, or whatever it is. This brings it up to, I don't even know, but it's gonna be a lot, I bet. Then we can put in the gasoline, which is going to be next. So we've gone from 70 value to 116 now, right? And then we do it again, this time with a gasoline, which is quite the endeavor. There you go. And then, this is where it gets interesting. We do Coke again. We have to do Coke twice. However, I'm gonna sleep just so that money laundering finishes up. And that way I can get the money to go buy the last ingredient we need. We need some other things before, you know, finishing the kook. We need horse stuff, you know, which I could not afford yesterday, so here we go. We need 80 of this for one of them. And that should be everything, I believe, now that we own. After the Coke, the second time around, we need to put in batteries. So that is the next thing we're gonna need after this second round of Coke. Conveniently, this is very easy to do, so it just takes time. That's basically the gist of this game. Everything just takes time. Instead of this, we need the batteries first. This is always fun. Boom, that finishes. Now it's up to 168. And then we do it again, but with batteries this time. Yeah, this is why I said with weed, when we were doing weed, you shouldn't do 8 item mixes, because they take way too long to be worth it. But as a one-off, they are so much fun because of how worth it they are. Then the 7th out of the 8 items we mix, it's going to be the horse, you know. Boom. Now it's 224, and then we do it again. Yeah, this is where it gets ridiculous, pretty much. This is where just all sense of reason goes out the window. And then the final ingredient, as you might have guessed by it being the last one left, is going to be the Mega Bean, the final and 8th ingredient. And we will have our masterpiece. Oh damn, mushrooms already. Okay, well, slight side quest, you know? Let's harvest the last of our mushrooms. I'm sure this is going to be the next ridiculous mix we do. So if next episode is making the craziest shrooms, you know why. And we get Slimy Puke, really? It could have given us a better randomly generated name, but I guess it is what it is. And then we put this back in for like the 400th time and hope that I did this all correctly. I believe I did it all right. It should be... I mean, we started at 70 bucks, now we're at 265, and addiction is max, so that's a good sign. If addiction is maxed on the final one, you know, maybe for the fun of it, we might make some more eventually. It's just not viable to do this much mixing on a regular basis. It just simply isn't. Alright, here is our magic mix. This is the last one. We can make some of this stuff with the good meth in the future, I guess, as well. High quality. Bagman 5. What the hell is Bagman 5? I don't even know what rank that is. Well, we got 80 of the stuff. I think I'm just gonna bag it. I'm not gonna bottle it because it's gonna just look like a tiny amount. Boom, there's 80 of this stuff. I mean, that's basically as good as it gets. Is this Molly coming by? No, that's just George. He's like in the bushes. Why are you going around? $5,000? Damn, you've been making like bank. I want some of your stuff in exchange for you to sell kryptonite, as I've decided to call it accordingly. Because I don't have anything special to give to Brad right now. Benji is doing the best meth. Not the best meth, but like the best that's worth actually making. I should do the best weed at some point for Benji, but for the time being, he's doing the best that's actually worth making, so... I mean, it's basically the same thing. Boom. Clear out inventory. Easy as that. He has 17,000. What's Benji at? Because I haven't collected him. He's still at 63 and he's at $5,000. Jesus. And Molly has the 80 kryptonite now. We're gonna be making bank throughout the day here. It's like, we've got two people with absolutely loaded inventories. This is like, I've never heard this song in the game before. Dude, this is so good. What is this? This is like a banger. Where did this just randomly come out of? This soundtrack for this game is just absolutely incredible. Like, genuinely. This is just, like, so good. It just randomly switches up on you like this. Like, where did this come from? Like, I have no clue. But it just came from out somewhere. Like, I don't know where. 6,000 dealer earnings. That checks out. We're still at Hustler 5. Well, on some good news, I think we unlocked the next region because we dropped... I've been just doing all... Yeah, we have Suburbia now. I've been doing a bunch of deals here in the docks, and the cartel influence has dropped. I also killed one of their dealers. I saw one of them running around. Stole their coke and killed the dealer. So... that's lovely to see that they're basically almost entirely out of yet another area. That is always lovely. Which means, how many areas are left? There's only one. Yeah, we're making money again. I've been trying to keep some money in my credit card more. I've been trying to lower my spending, you know, for the time being. Alright, I'm gonna go back to bed, keep doing my runs to sell things all over the place. And this will just continue. Keep dropping all of the things. See, I made 4,000 just myself, which is pretty solid. 640 XP. The thing is, we need Bagman 5 to make the best map. Yeah, there you go. There's Suburbia unlocked. And there's the net worth of 10k. There you have it. I just got the achievement. I don't think you guys saw it. But I just got the 100k achievement. Another thing that I could try and do is we need to pickpocket something. Like, I need to sell something to someone and pickpocket it back, which is harder than it might seem. That was the hardest thing I have ever done. Holy cow, it took me like 40 tries. But that was well worth it to get the Indian dealer achievement. So now there's 6 achievements. One of them is to get rid of the Benzies family, I'm sure. That's like 1000% the hidden achievement. The other one is graffiti a lot. I can't accelerate that. There's $1 million and $10 million net worth, which are going to be insanely hard. There's recycle 500 trash, which I should probably start working on again because I have not been working on that at all in the slightest. So actually, you know what? Yeah, I will work on that because there's a bunch of trash just in here. You know what? I'm gonna find out if you can have multiple trash collectors. Because if you can, I'm just gonna grab like 1 million. Just get like 4 more. Boom. There's 5 entire trash collectors full. Then I can just come over here. You know, this is still partially full. Doesn't matter. Just chuck everything in there. I can just hit the numbers on my keyboard to quickly swap between them. This is like the best thing ever. Hopefully this counts, and it doesn't have to be like road trash. It can be like any trash. If this doesn't count, then it's going to be a pain to do all of this. Well, I'm not a professional, but I think I just collected all of the trash. Surprisingly, I think it's going to fit in a single sale here at the recycling machine. I have not cleared it up yet, so we're actually going to see the entire monetary total from all of the farming we've done as of recent. So let's see, how much is this going to be? Okay, well there's the 500 pieces of trash at the cash for trash machine achievement, so that was effortless. And boom, 250 bucks. That's the highest I've personally had, I believe. I don't think I've had any higher. Well, let's sleep for the night. I obviously did not deal nearly as much this time around, so my personal dealings will not be nearly as high, and unfortunately we do not level up. Oh well, that's not the end of the world. Has this reset yet? No. Well, I'm gonna go launder in that case. I don't know if we should buy all the other businesses too. I'm kind of tempted just to get the taco ticklers and just always launder only at the taco ticklers. Probably won't need to launder all that much anyway. I don't know how much it does because I've never gotten it, obviously, but it's like 50,000, I think, to get it. Honestly, 50,000 is pretty achievable if I stop neglecting my dealers. Like, Benji has 12k, and I'm actually going to be able to collect that soon because I wanted to know how much profit a full thing of quad mix boogies gives you. And, well, I wanted to know Molly too, but I've just been collecting her because it's just like, she makes so much money that it just did not make sense not to collect her. It's genuinely insane. I don't even know what to do anymore. Like, I've just been trying to go from customer to customer and just unlock new people, but there's so many people and it's just a lot to take care of. I'm gonna keep unlocking people as much as I can, however. We got another 10k for whenever the ATM resets and I can launder a bulk amount again. I'm gonna try and go get a couple more people, see what I can do, and we'll come back with probably figure out how much Benji's earned after all this time from our insane adventures. Still, we're not gonna find out how much the meth is gonna pay off today, because it's gonna take way too long to sell all of it. Ooh, we get another dealer. I was just dealing with whoever this is. Who is that? Is this person? Jane Lucette? Yeah, it is. Do we want that deal? Do we want another dealer? I guess it couldn't hurt to have another dealer. Sure, let's go hire him. We have like 15k anyway. There's nothing to lose. I think this is gonna be a great way to end off by getting our 4th dealer now, or distributor. 50,000 and 20%. Well, that's about the same as all the other ones. Here you go. There's that supply. That's what you're gonna get because that's what I have. Next episode, I think we're gonna try and buy the taco ticklers. We might do shrooms if I can find a good recipe for shrooms, since we grew the shrooms this time. And I don't know. We might do some other things. I've been secretly working on something, but that's not for now. That's for later. I think next episode we might try and buy the taco ticklers. I kind of want to buy it just for the bit. It's like 50k and probably an absolute waste of money, but I think it would be hilarious, so I kind of want to do it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this 3rd episode of Schedule 1, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.